Hey guys, Natasha Weston here, aka the Motivation Maven, and welcome back to Motivation Monday. Today I don't have a set topic. I don't know how this video is going to turn out, I'm just being completely honest. It's been a while since I've done a Motivation Monday video or even been here on YouTube in general, and that's because a lot has been going on in life and business as an entrepreneur. A lot of exciting things, a lot of life things have been happening, and if you follow me on social media, then you are very in tune on pretty much everything that's been going on. But I think the last time we spoke, it was last month as I prepared to do my first corporate speaking engagement. TD Bank booked me for their Minorities in Leadership annual feature keynote event that they have every year for Black History Month. And I was honored to go there and speak to 3 TD Bank campuses, 2 live, and third one was satellite in from New Jersey. So that was definitely an amazing, tremendous experience. Following that, I had my annual brand photo shoot, and now I am getting ready to launch book number 3, Brand You Like a Boss, which I announced, I believe, last week on social media. So you can look out for that June 21st this year. So a lot has been going on, and I knew that I needed to do a Motivation Monday video because, like I said, it's been a while. But I just really want to have a heart-to-heart with you guys about some of the things I've been experiencing, some of the things I've been feeling. And I pray that it will allow you to navigate through this week in a positive manner. So where do we start? So much has been going on in my world. As you guys know, I'm now a full-time entrepreneur and trying to really juggle life. You know, Tyler just turned 3. It's just a lot going on, and I'm experiencing a lot of new challenges, a lot of new feelings and emotions, and I'm also growing as a businesswoman, which is very exciting. But one of the things that I've been noticing that has really been impacting my progress, my growth, and I feel like my productivity is a lot of the distraction that's going on, especially on social media. And I shared something on my page yesterday that I think resonates with a lot of us is, you know, stop listening to everything. Everything is not right. And there's, you know, now with the internet being everything, I mean, our phones, social media is like completely taking over. There's a lot of noise going on. And when I say noise, I don't mean technically noise, but you have to be very disciplined, and you have to really know who you are and know what you need and know what your future consists of, so that you don't get lost or drown in all of the advice and the opinions and the experts and the coaches. And that's why I don't like calling myself a coach or anything like that, because my philosophy is that we all have our own specific path. And I know you know that already, but I think it's a good thing to be reminded of that, because if you think about all of the experts out here, the celebrities, the people who are really living in their purpose and are wealthy, and they're living really productive and effective and influencing people's lives, they also had to go through trial and error. They had to experience life in order for them to have a story to share. And so we've got to be so careful how we allow people to pick us apart, and how we take the information that we're seeing on social media, on the internet, from our peers. We've got to know what's for us. And that's something that I had to really, really, really get a hold on in the last couple of months with, you know, so much going on with me, so many people pulling and tugging at me from so many different directions, requesting me to do this and that, and clients, and like I said, having a family, and just trying to make sure that I can be the best that I can be. It can be very challenging when you pick up your phone and you see so many different opinions, a lot of times about things that you're going through. And obviously, excuse me, life is life. People are going to have opinions. We're going to have opinions. But I believe that as leaders, and I'm speaking from a leadership standpoint, when we invoke our opinions or give our advice based off of our life experiences and our experiences both personally and professionally, our job is not to shove it down people's throat. Our job is to share and allow people to absorb and take in what they need for whatever stage of life they're in. And I feel like now it's a lot of shoving things down people's throats. And even what I share with you guys here on Motivation Monday, whenever you see me, if I'm speaking somewhere, if I'm posting something, it's solely based off of life experience. Never do I want any of you to take anything I say and think that it's law, because it's not. It's something that came from my unique DNA, my unique blueprint that I want to share with you in hopes that maybe it will allow you to navigate through life a little bit better. But with that being said, what I really want to talk about, I guess today, now I'm getting to the subject, is just be careful about how you are absorbing information. Be careful about what you're retaining. And be careful that you're not so busy just taking advice from people and it's causing you to feel stuck. It's almost like you're standing in the middle of a mud bath and people are just throwing stuff at you and you really don't know which way to turn. It leaves you confused, it leaves you stagnant, and it leaves you not being productive in life. And if you're a business owner, it leaves you completely stuck. Somebody posted something on Facebook, I don't think it was yesterday, but it was sometime this weekend. It was something along the lines of, pretty much them saying, don't do this, because it was just really dictative. And I think that we have to be careful with that, because you don't want people to feel like what they say is law, because I'm not God. The only person that has all the answers is him, right? So I just wanted to, I guess that's what I'm trying to say. For the first time, I'm kind of speechless. I don't really have exactly what I want to say, but I hope that what I'm saying, you can grasp my expression, because it's just so much of that going on. And I feel like even for me, sometimes I have to pull off of social media, and we all know social media is a huge part of my business model. Like, I use social media for everything. It's changed my life. It's changed my business. It's changed my influence. It's changed my world. We know that. But there are times when I do feel like, it can become easier and more tempting to look at somebody else's blueprint and look at where you are and say, oh, well, gosh, man, I probably got more experience. Why am I not where that person is financially? Or why don't I have these opportunities like this person? And I don't care who you are. And this is a keeping it real moment. I don't care who you are, how long you've been in the game, how influential you are, how well-known you are. It doesn't matter. We all get to those stages where we do compare and contrast our lives with somebody else's lives, right? We do get there. But the difference is, can you identify where you are and be able to pull back, regain focus, refocus your focus, and understand that even if you walk through a door that an expert told you not to walk through, you were supposed to. Our steps are completely ordered by God, and whatever mistakes he allows us to make, it's because he wants that to be a part of our story, our brand story, right? So a lot of the mistakes that I've made, that I still make, I welcome those mistakes. I learn from them, because every experience is a learning experience. So if you're out there and maybe you're getting caught up in the who's who and what everybody else is doing, and maybe you should do this type of funnel because this person's funnel, they said this funnel works, or I should follow this advice because this person got these results. All of the information that's out here is for inspiration. It's to motivate you. It's so that you're aware of what the possibilities are. But it is not law. It does not mean that that's what you have to do to become successful. And so today, if I had to tell you anything, it is to make sure that you spend enough time with yourself so that you know who you are, where you're going, and what you need. Everything out here is not going to be for you. And this goes for me as well. And so if you've got to pull off of social media for a week or something, whatever, do so. Delete the apps off your phone. Get back in tune with what you need to be doing. Be able to hear from God, because the truth is, with so many distractions, with so many people screaming stuff in your ear, posting their opinions, saying what they think is law and all of that, you can totally get lost. So don't feel out of place. Don't feel like you're in the wrong place. Just know that you know you better than anybody else, and you've got to be able to stay in tune with what you need at this moment. Take what you need, use it. And I probably have talked about this before, but it's so detrimental. So this week, I'm going to just share with you guys, and I'm going to invite you to join me if you'd like. I'm going to pull away from social media this week. So here's how I'm going to do that, because you're probably saying, well, how do you run your business if you're not on social media? Well, for one, I have an assistant, so I'll make sure that she knows what's going on so that she can respond to messages. So I'm going to give you a few quick tips if you want to pull away and you're an entrepreneur and your business relies really on social media like mine does. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to schedule out my posts and make sure that they post all throughout the week so that I'm not physically engaged on social media. Another thing that I'm going to do, well, that I already did, I went on Facebook from my desktop and I set in the autoresponders for my messages. So if someone messages the Toddy Brands or my fan page, they'll automatically get a message that says, hey, I'll respond to you within 28 to 48 hours. Or if you'd like to reach me sooner, here's my email address, let's chat. That way my business is still moving. This is where automation comes into play. And I'm still able to pull away physically. And then when I return next week, I can engage and respond to comments and so on and so forth. So those are just some quick tips on how you can still pull away and still be productive and really focus. And for me right now, focus is everything, because anytime I write a book, I totally have to pull away to make sure I'm meeting deadlines and to really keep my focus in the front of me. And so I hope that this helps you if you've been out there struggling with, what do I listen to? What courses do I take? What experts do I listen to? Sometimes you just got to cut it all off, refocus, regain control of your own life, and understand that regardless to whether or not you buy that course or tap into that coach or that expert or whatever, that you know what you need individually, and that whatever mistakes you make or whatever detour you make is all a part of you creating and cultivating your own brand message. And it's a part of your brand story. It's going to be a story that you have to share with somebody else down the line. And so keep that in mind as you go through this week. And remember to stay in contact with me. You can still follow me on social media at @OfficialToddy. Visit my website and get on the list at themotivationmaven.com, because regardless of where I am, what I'm doing, I always keep my VIPs in contact with me, and a lot of cool stuff is going to be coming up, guys. So you want to get on that VIP list. Subscribe to this channel, leave a comment, thumbs up, and share it with somebody that you think it may motivate and inspire. So I hope that you guys have an amazing week, and until next time, I will talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.